We're speaking with Brian Watson of North Star Commercial Partners. I'm Dave Tabor, and this is Pro Business Colorado on Denver's Money Talk 1690. And because you said that, that's a really nice thing, be the change you want to be and so forth. You live that, and I want to bring up an example. Second Chance Bikes. Mm-hmm. Tell us about that. Give us the story behind that, because it's a great example.
Yeah, that's very kind of you. So we bought a retail project in Aurora. And if you think about it, we buy vacant space. And what can we do with vacant space while we're waiting for a tenant or to redevelop a property? And so oftentimes we donate this space to different groups that are making a positive impact. And so we had this individual who focuses on taking these bikes, refurbishing them, getting them fixed up, and giving them to the homeless or to people who are economically challenged so that they can have reliable transportation for themselves. And he had been looking for a home for a long time in Aurora, and the city, they reached out to us and said, we know you have a heart for these things, and so we donated a space to him so that he could have that impact. Now we want to come alongside and try to figure out how we can get more bikes to him. And so we're always doing this. I just donated, some space to Young Americans Bank, and we're going to announce it here in the next few weeks, and they're building their little Ameritown project there.
I didn't know that. Where's that going to be?
That's going to be at our building out at Wadsworth and Hampton.
What a coincidence, because Jake Jabs, of course, is a big sponsor of
Absolutely. I love Jake. He's a great
Junior
guy.
Achievement, and, the idea that you're both working together. And
he's a great man.
Yeah.
And he spoke at the Opportunity Coalition, too. And so, anyway, we just try to figure out what can we do with this thing called space and how we can make that impact. Our charter school fund that we created, we're going out now and buying vacant buildings in inner city communities in Denver, but also around the country to create environments where kids can thrive in charter schools and other private educational environments. And so, again, what can we do with this thing called space? How can we benefit others? And doing well by doing good.
Yeah. So, and this is Brian Watson we're speaking with from North Star Commercial Partners. It's my privilege to speak with Brian and to have him as a sponsor of this show. This is Pro Business Colorado with me, Dave Tabor, on Denver's Money Talk, 1690 AM. So you're doing great things, lots of great things, and I think that's a great story about Second Chance Bikes.
Thank you.
Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
How do you balance the need to make money with your desire to help people and give stuff away?
Well, I've tried to connect the two from the perspective of, first of all, I believe if you do what you love and you do it well, the money will come. And so our primary driver is not making money. Money is good. I have to make it for our investments and our investors and those type of things. But how can we make a positive transformational impact in people's lives? And so, again, oftentimes I think that people say, you know what, I'm in this arena today, I'm in business, and then I'm going to take off that hat, I'm going to go over to the philanthropic arena.
Or I'm going to slice my little piece out. So I've got my 8% or my 10% or whatever. That's my philanthropic piece. Right? But That's not how you think about it.
I don't. To me, they're all interconnected. And this idea of we've been given a certain opportunity to bless and help others. And so if we can do so, whether through my foundation and we're donating money or we can donate space, but just in the very essence of what we do with our real estate assets. Again, when we buy a vacant building, we're creating immediate jobs that have a ripple effect throughout the economy. So construction jobs, painting, cleaning a building, whatever it might be. Then bringing in companies who can go ahead and create jobs and opportunities so people can send their kids to college and put food on the table. Those things are all philanthropic in nature. And so we have decided not to go ahead and separate them out, but to rather to always look at what we can contribute. And through that process, just some amazing, wonderful doors have been opening up.
Now, this is a business show, and we've got people listening that are probably thinking, well, maybe I should get into investing in commercial real estate, and boy, that sounds great. I'd love to do what Brian's done. And what advice do you have for a smaller investor who's just thinking about maybe getting into commercial real estate?
Well, like anything, go out and learn as much as you can and read as much as you can. So listen to shows like yours, read articles online, whatever it might be. Commercial real estate is not much different than residential real estate in that, find a building, you go ahead and you buy it, you improve it, you get a tenant in it. And there's a lot of great resources out there. I personally love commercial real estate because you think about it in this recording studio that we're in right now.
Well, and this is your building.
Exactly. I own this building, yes. But other than that, everything in this room, whether it be the carpet on the floor, the clothes on your back, and the lighting, etc., all was in a commercial project at some time. It was warehouse somewhere, sometime by somebody. And so the ripple effect of commercial real estate, I really enjoy it because you really don't understand the impact that it has. As an example, there's a lot of things here. For instance, a janitorial company. We hired a janitorial company to clean this space that we're in right now. That's creating jobs and opportunity for people at all economic levels. So I really do love commercial, and so my recommendation would be is to use those sound business business principles. If you're in residential now, there's a lot of the same principles that are in commercial, and just go be a student.
I know a lot of business owners who got their start in commercial real estate by buying the building they were in.
Absolutely.
Are you seeing a lot? Do you think that's a good approach?
It is for some. It depends on where your assets are best placed. For some people, it's better to keep their cash free so they can keep it in their operations and their business. For other people, it's a great way to build additional wealth where they can have their company renting a building from them, and they're doing that. And so we work a lot with companies on that level nationally.
Cool. Well, Brian, we are out of time. I hope you'll come back and join me again. I love your approach to business. Thank you.
I'd be honored to, and thanks for all the great things you're doing.
Very good. And